What is going on, everybody, and welcome to today's video with me, your friendly neighborhood Wardwicks, and welcome to episode number 5 of the Make It Back from Your Hack series. Normally I don't do this kind of thing at the beginning of these kinds of videos, but I am going to for this video because I want to apologize. The following couple minutes here are going to be a little bit scuffed, like quality wise. They for some reason didn't record in very high, like they didn't actually record properly. My mouse is out of place. You can't really like read the text and stuff on screen, but I've said everything, so all you have to do is basically listen to it, and at the end I'm going to show a picture of basically what I was talking about, what the drop that I got was and what they sold for at the end before the clips actually start getting better. Right now I'm off to go do some Abyssal Demons, so you'll hopefully see a whip drop there. I have 219 to do, so we're going to be doing some of them. But basically, I've been doing some stuff. I've got a couple of drops, but as I said, they were really scuffed. The audio was perfectly fine, but the quality was horrible. So I've said everything during the clips, so you can listen to my reaction and all that. And at the end, I'm gonna put up a picture and then basically just quickly go over like what they all sold for, like what it sold for and whatnot. So let's get into that. You're kidding me right now? I got a dragon metal lump. I've done like 150 of the, it's a 1 in 5,000 drop, and it's not even, okay, normally you'd be like, wow, a 1 in 1,000 drop, this is really good. This is 2.5 mil, it's still great, it is still great, it's somewhere around 2.3 to 2.5 mil, it is still super nice, but the dragon limbs that are 1 in 800 are like 7 mil, so, bro, okay, I'm so happy, but at the same time, so sad, because instead of getting that, I could have gotten myself, oh, I don't know, the visage. I could have just got myself the limbs, but no, bro, the dragon metal lump, the imbued heart that's just changed to look like it's red, I don't know how to feel, though, that feels good, but it's bad at the same time. Yeah, it's 2.4 mil right now. So not exactly sure how to feel about it, but you know, we'll take it. It's 2.4 mil. It's still gonna help the bank increase. Hey boys, this is what we're talking about. Dragon limbs, yo. It's been like, I don't even know. It's been no more than 30 kills since the lump, like the other drop that we got, the dragon lump metal thingy bobble thing. Dragon limbs, let's go. 6.9 mil, just shy of 7 mil. Yo, that's increased the bank tremendously right there. This is actually, well, it's not like it's like that's like a good portion. That's like probably increased the bank by like 50%. So let's go, dog. Rune dragons are so easy to do. You get once you can afford to do these, like I'm not even doing it efficiently. I'm just doing it semi-efficiently, and like, yo, these things are so good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be selling off my loot that I've gotten so far from my rune dragons and upgrading the gear a little bit before I go back and do some more. This is really nice for me right now. I'm also playing a little bit of my Iron Man, so this is nice and like semi-AFK. That I can like keep an eye on it while playing the other account and get some good money, about 770k once you factor in all the supplies. I've done another video dedicated purely to rune dragons. I believe it's actually the one uploaded just before this video on the channel here, where I did the rune dragons for 3 hours, and we kind of like looked at all the loot that I got, did all the potable and whatnot, and it came to about 770k GP per hour. If you'd like to see that more in depth, it will be linked down below. And that is without the rune limb or the dragon metal lump. So let us see what everything that I've gotten so far from 142. There's one extra bone, but that's because someone left a bone. I don't know why, but I can count off the rune bars here. 142 dragons killed. Rune dragons that I killed. This is how much I have made. I kill roughly about 30 an hour. So this is a bit, you know, this is a bit over what, like somewhere between 4 to 5 hours here, but without the dragon bones, the rune bars, or the other stuff, we're at 3.3 mil. With the rune bars and the dragon bones, we go up to 5.2 mil, and then with the rest of the drops, we go up to 14.6 mil. Good Look, the rune dragons are so good. So we're gonna sell this off, upgrade the gear a little bit, and keep going there. Cause honestly, yo, it's so good. It's like wyverns, just better. Like, it's semi AFK. Yes, there's times where you can get hit super hard and you'll get four kills in a trip. And there's times you'll get 8 kills in a trip, even with my gear. So honestly, like, it's pretty good. Plus, these dragon limbs here are only a 1 in 800. Yes, 800 it takes a while to do 800, right? 800, I think if you kill 30 an hour, which is the rates I was getting, it takes about 27 hours. Technically, it should take to get the dragon limbs. Or, yeah, 27 hours. But if you do this for 27 hours, you make 770k plus, and you get the dragon limbs. You're making a ton of money. So let's sell this all off and see what we're gonna get here. Okay, so normally I just put them in here, put them in like 5%, sell them off. I'm an impatient person, but today for some reason I was like, hey, you know what? Just ignore these. Okay, just ignore them. They're a meme. Don't worry, just ignore them. Okay, I was like, hey, I'm just gonna throw these 2 in here, put them in for medium price here. They're just gonna sell over time while I sell everything else. They might take a couple seconds. Use dragon limbs. 6.9 mil, right? This what you think? Is it 10.2 mil? So I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like, okay, well, the dragon mil, I wonder what that sold for. 13 mil. Are you kidding me? What? These things are amazing. The bank has just that 13 mil is like double the. It's like not a gist, but it's almost doubled the bank. Like, I think my bank was, before I went to Rune Dragon, somewhere around 16 mil. So that's like 3 mil off of doubling the bank. And now with this, that's another 10 mil. So it's 23 mil. So the bank is easily doubled. Plus, we already said it. This is so good. What's up? So the total price check here comes to 28.5 million Bro, I can't even right now. I'm assuming that this has to be because of the Theater of Blood. I don't know. I don't know why the scrap metal thingy-mabobble sells for that much. I'm actually gonna go see and look into what it actually. I'm pretty sure it's meant for the dragon armor, but no one uses the dragon armor other than cosmetics. So I'm gonna look into this more and see what exactly is going on there. So just give me one more second. We're gonna look into this and see why that sold for so much. So basically, if you couldn't tell in the prior clips, I got a dragon limb and a metal lump drop. So the dragon limbs were 6.9 mil. They're a 1 in 800 chance. But when I put them into the GE, they sold for 10.2 mil. So a good bit over what their price was. So that was a nice bit of extra GP. But the metal chunk, that is really where I made a bunch of GP. Boom, it was 2.4 mil was what it said it was going to sell for, and it sold for 13 million GP. So I made a lot of money. As you can see there, I have the dragon lump there for 13 mil and the dragon limbs there for 10 mil. Just goes to show you, when it comes to items like that, before you minus them by 5% or anything like that, just stick them in at their normal value. Just boom, put them in there and see what people are willing to buy them for. Because that dragon lump, I would have sold it for someone for like 2.5 mil, but it's actually 13 mil. So we made a lot of money off of that. So that has helped the bank increase a ton. So sorry about the previous clips being all messed up, whatnot. Now back into the rest of the video. Honestly, it makes 100% now that I've looked further into this. So the item, so that was 2.4 mil. It makes the dragon plate body, which is 16.4 mil right now. So you use the metal lump plus a dragon metal shard, which is a 1.5 mil drop, plus a dragon chain body, which is only 430k. So now I understand why that is so much, because you can just buy, like, the chain body readily available. By now I think this is a lot of them in the game. The dragon metal shard you can just simply buy from the Myth Guild Armory for store prices of 1.8 mil. So I guess the dragon metal lump is the only like rare thing there. So yeah, that is insane. And think about this, right? Sorry if you hear a bunch of cracking in my house. We did 140, was it 143 or something kills? It's insane, bruh. That is insane. We got the 1.5k drop and the 1 in 100 drop as well in like, it was 3 inventories or something. Bro, that is amazing. Let's go, boys. The bank has just increased so much. I'd also like to apologize in case my cursor has been really weird in these past couple clips here. I normally play with like on the same monitor 2 different, like my Iron Man and my main, and when I record I stretch it out to be like so that it records properly, but sometimes the recorder messes up with the mouse, so the mouse sometimes might not be there or might be a little bit wonky. I'm trying to fix that, so hopefully that doesn't bother anybody too much. But 28.5, let's go. We're gonna, this is just, the gear is now getting significantly increased. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. We have 2 mil left over that I'm gonna put into some more supplies here, but we have upgraded ourselves into the Dragon Fire Shield and the Bandos Chestplate. Now I know the bottoms are a lot cheaper, but I still think that the Thorax body wasn't like, it was some good defense and everything. But I'm pretty sure the Bandos Chestplate is better. The Bandos Chestplate plus the Varrock's Plate Skirt is going to be better than having a Bandos bottom, whatever it's called, and other Bandos Tassets, I'm pretty sure it is, and then the Thorax Plate Body. I'm pretty sure that having the Bandos Chestplate and the Varrock's Plate Skirt is better. I'm not certain on that, but just from what I can see stat-wise, I'm pretty sure this is going to be better than the other one. This gives me a lot more prayer bonus, and I do use a lot of prayer while I'm there. That is why I'm keeping the Plate Skirt over the Thorax, and that's why I've been using the Plate Skirt, period, over the Thorax. So this is basically the improvements here. It's like I got myself a Bandos Chestplate and a Dragonfire Shield, so I'm going to, this isn't charged yet, so this isn't even my full defense stats. My defense is a lot better now. My damage is a lot better now. So we should be doing, if one's a lot better, the other one's a lot better. Put 2 together, we should be doing a lot better now, so let's get into this. I'm excited. And this is why we are keeping on doing Rune Dragons. I didn't even get anything good, but just look at the amount of kills I got this trip with this gear. Let's see, so we got 5, 6, 7, 8 kills this trip. 8 kills this trip. Let's see how much we made total. We basically went from the beginning of the Extended Anti-Fire, so it took us about 12 minutes. Holy... Bro, this is so good. This trip was just amazing. Like, normally trips aren't this good. Normally with this gear I'm getting about, with all the gear that I used to be using, I get about 4 kills. Now I get about 5 to 6, but for some reason this trip, boom, just 8 kills just straight up. That's so nice. Look at that loot. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go. So before we start killing Abyssal Demons, I do want to get a bit of different gear from the gear that I currently have, and I don't want to sell the gear that I have off now, because I'm just going to start losing money if I constantly sell gear, buy it back, blah blah blah, and I don't know when I'm going to come back to doing Rune Dragons, when I need to AFK a little bit more. So we're going to be selling off the Rune Dragon tab. So far this is everything from the time that I got the limbs plus the metal lumps, so basically what I was showing you in the previous scuffed clips. This is everything else that I've gotten. I've done 214 kills, so I should be able to sell this off for a decent bit of profit, so let's see what we get. As you can see, I have been doing Rune Dragons for a bit now, and I did even make a Rune Dragons, but these things are honestly so good, and I don't see enough people doing it. I will go into Worlds, and I see 1 or 2 people, or I'll go into Worlds, and I'll see absolutely nobody for like an hour straight. These things are great. Without selling the bones or the rune bars, I've gotten 4.3 mil. Now, yes, you do use a bit of money. As I said earlier, I had to make a guide, and I think it came to around 770k that I was making per hour without any big significant drops, right? But so 4.3 mil without selling the dragon bones or the rune bars. Like, this is insane amounts of money, so we should be able to use this to be pretty good on our way to the Abyssal Demon task here. Okay, so this is the gear that we're going to be bringing to Abyssal Demons. I'm probably going to change this over to a Berserker Ring, as it's not going to help me at all over here. So I'm going to be adding a Berserker Ring onto this, and then probably imbuing it as well. But this is basically the gear we're going to be taking. I could sell the Varrock's Plate Skirt here and make it into a Bandos Tassets, I think it is. Yeah, Bandos Tassets. But I don't want to sell off the Spear and the DFS that I have, because prices right now, if you haven't noticed somehow, are really weird for everything. currently DFSs and stuff and spears, they're weird in prices. Bandits is weird. Everything's just kind of weird because of Raids 2 coming out and a bunch of other stuff, right? So I don't really want to sell those off. Sell those off, lose a bit on them, pay more for the Banished Tacits than I have to, then do the task, get nothing, come back, and then I have less money than when I started it, and just, it doesn't make much sense. I don't think that it's going to be that much, like, difference. Like, it's obviously going to be some difference, but it's not going to be that much difference. I'm not even, like, going too try hard on this. I'm going to be, like, just doing this while I'm playing my Iron Man. So, honestly, I'm just going to use the Paradox Plate Skirt here, and just save the DFS, keep it charged and whatnot, so I don't have to charge it later, whatnot, for when I do decide to go back to doing some more Rune Dragons. And as I said in the previous clip, going to be enchanting the Berserker Ring, still have 2.8 thousand points, so quick, just boom, imbue, there we are. This, obviously, I'm not going to unenchant, I'm going to be keeping this, because this is just a very good ring to have while doing any melee stuff here, so yep, feels good. Now on to some Abyssal Demon. And somehow I forgot a black mask, so did a couple of kills until someone was like, hey dog, you know you don't have a black mask on, and I was like, alright. So I forgot a Slayer Helm. So bought ourselves black mask and the things that we need to make the Slayer Helm, so boom, now I got a Slayer Helm as well. We can also just like break this down and then sell back the mask, because like it's even that big of an investment as long as I don't enchant it, which I believe the enchanting only makes it so that you can do mage and range in it, so I'm just gonna leave it unenchanted for now because I only need it for the melee. Hey, and there we are, boys. We're only like, what, 40 into the task, and we got ourselves an Abyssal Whip, 2.7 mil, so that is a nice increase to the bank. Maybe even we could get a second one. 183. I am using the Expedia bracelets just because, like, honestly, I don't really want to do this task. I'm trying to find something to like gets their task for money, and like this is okay, right? The whip is 2.7 mil, but the chances of me getting 2 on this task is probably not going to happen. So I'm just kind of trying to grind through it as fast as possible. So I have some Expedia bracelets. So I probably might only kill, hopefully, like maybe another 110, 120. It says a chance at another whip, but I doubt it. But hey, who knows? So you know how I made a long spiel about how, you know, there's a chance that I get another whip, but you know, it's probably not gonna yeah, it happened. I still have another 180. That's like, when did I get my last one? I think I'm on like 180, so it's like 60 away from the last one. So hey, you know what? There's a chance for another one, but I doubt it. And we have ourselves a superior, or a greater, whatever the heck this thing is, superior demon thingamabobble here, and we're about to kill it and get absolutely nothing good, but a Dark Totem base, I guess. That's something. And another greater Abyssal Demon, another chance at getting absolutely nothing, and that is exactly what we got. Okay, so I've looked at my bank and I've decided to go back now after the task here is done to do some more Rune Dragons, as I am questing on my Iron Man, and this is a beautiful thing to AFK. So, I got a comment on one of my videos saying, hey, try using an Ancient Mace to spec for Prayer. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll give it a try. It's not like it's gonna be anything super big, but maybe you can try it. Maybe you can save me a prayer dose or 2 each trip. So we're gonna try it out, because I think I'm just shy of getting a BGS. So probably just for a couple hours here, and then, or well, do the quests and then see what happens. And then after a bit of time, probably be able to afford a BGS and then buy that. But for the moment, we're going to test out the Ancient Mace, because if you spec with the Ancient Mace, you can get some prayer back. So see if that will be able to save me some prayer or not. Okay, and I can confirm I have been trying out the Ancient Mace, and maybe I've just been getting really unlucky, but I haven't really been noticing anything from it. I've just been, whenever I spec 0 with it. It doesn't seem to work that good here. I'll test it out a little bit more, but I don't think it's worth bringing it. But I am going to be ending the video off here. I'm sorry again that the beginning clips were a little bit scuffed, but it is now fixed. And sorry, it's been like 5-6 days since the last video, but we have made some huge gains. We got really lucky. We got those 2 whips in the Abyssal task, we got the Dragon Limbs and the Metal Limb. We got ourselves some really nice money. So next video we should be able to do some more high tier bossing. And I would just like to thank you all for watching the video. If you did like, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching the video.